A number of important characters met violent ends in the appropriately bloody finale of the first season of Paramount Plus' MobLand. Although there was violence throughout the first season of the gritty crime drama, literally from the first scene, the season finale of MobLand saw the bodies actually pile up as the conflict between the Stevensons and the Harrigans came to a violent conclusion. As usual, Harry Da Souza was 2 steps ahead of everyone else, which caused the conflict to end quickly and also helped the majority of the Harrigans escape unharmed. Notably, many of the characters killed in the finale did so because their own plans failed, which is typical of gang shows. In MobLand's first season, the theme of loyalty versus betrayal was prevalent, and the rats were typically sniffed out and put out in due time. It's almost a given that the conflict between loyalty and treachery will continue to be a significant part of the overall plot if Season 2 is approved, and those who are on the wrong side will probably end up dead. In Episode 9 of MobLand, Alice, played by Emily Barber, DS Fisk and DC Mikasa's undercover informant, puts herself in the belly of the beast. Toby Jones' Colin Tattersall reveals that Alice's true name is Nicola. Alice was able to gather DNA for Tattersall to use at a crime scene and to frame the Harrigans by accepting Conrad's dinner invitation, which was clearly intended to gauge her true intentions. She became Tattersall's loose end, unfortunately, and he had a goon use what looked like chloroform or something similar to knock her out. It's crucial to remember that Tattersall's accomplice is the only one who ever shows Alice being drugged unconscious and driven away. Since there is no proof that Alice/Nicola is actually dead, it is possible that she will make a comeback in a later season. It is more likely that the informant was killed off-screen and that the director merely used the technique to set Tattersall's methods apart from the gangster's ultraviolence. O'Hara was used by the ever-shrewd Harry to set up Richie and all of his men. He had O'Hara instruct Richie to send his troops to O'Hara's office, where Richie thought an ambush would be waiting for him, and to the Harrigan safe house, where there were undefended Harrigans. While Zoja and Kiko used a grenade at the safe house, Paul planted a bomb in O'Hara's office to instantly kill the Stevenson soldiers. In order to murder the few soldiers who were still guarding Richie, Harry and Kevin went straight to his bar. Following the safe house bombing, Harry's weapons specialist made an unusually reckless decision that ultimately resulted in his death. After the grenade went off, he and Zoja went into the room to eliminate any remaining survivors, and they succeeded in killing all but one. When Kiko turned the last soldier over to check on him, he was shot in the chest because he had a pistol concealed beneath his body. Zoja was left to grieve for him after he passed away, without saying anything final. He bled out rapidly. In the MobLand season finale, Richie, who had remained calm and collected in the wake of his son and wife's murders, finally gave in to his thirst for vengeance. After a year of devoted service, Richie had enough faith in O'Hara to think he had outwitted Harry by setting up a trap rather than the other way around. Regretfully, O'Hara had deceived him, leaving him largely defenseless and his men dispersed throughout London to be destroyed. Kevin and Harry found it easy to attack his stronghold and shoot him dead. Harry used O'Hara to finally set Richie and his men up after he proved her betrayal. Harry managed to turn her allegiance to Richie into one last, massive lie by sending her to him using a little reverse psychology. O'Hara stayed by Richie's side as his men were slaughtered, and when Kevin and Harry attacked his office, he used her as a human shield. But knowing she could never be trusted again after her betrayal of the Harrigans, Harry shot through O'Hara to reach Richie and killed her with a bullet to the forehead. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.